of FM wave. So here we can observe that how we can generate the frequency modulated signal. Just like as in the AM signal, we can also generate the FM signal. So the first thing is that the classification that they can given here. So you can observe on your screen that how we can generate the frequency modulated signal. Basically, we can use the two methods for generating the FM signal. One is called as that is the direct method, and the another one is called as that is the indirect method. So particularly in the direct method, we can observe the two types is again divided. The first one that we called as in the direct method, it, by using this direct method, we can also generate the frequency modulated signal, and by using this indirect method, we can also generate the FM signal. But the direct method is having the two types. One is called as the reactance modulator circuit, and the another one is called as that is the varactor diode modulator circuit. And in the indirect method, we can observe there is just one single method that is called as the Armstrong method. Most of the time, or we say that the 90% we can use this Armstrong method for generating the FM signal. For generating the FM signal. So this is the simple classification for generating the frequency modulated signal. So one by one we can observe all these three methods and how we can generate the frequency modulated signal and how we can transfer this that we can observe from these circuits. So the first methods that we can observe the direct method and indirect method, the first one that we called as that is the reactance modulator. So here you can observe the circuit of the reactance modulator, a very simple circuit you can observe. Here the frequency modulated wave you can observe, and here we can observe that is the another side that is the modulating signal. So particularly how we can generate. So the purpose of this circuit is to generate the frequency modulating signal. So here you can observe that we can get the frequency modulated wave, but how we can generate this signal? Okay, so here on your right hand side you can observe the modulating signal will be there. Modulating signal means our original signal. Okay, the original signal, whatever the signal, okay, this one is our original signal. The nature of this signal is the original. It means suppose any audio signal that we can be applying, video signal, any speech. Okay, so here you can observe the modulating signal. This one is our original signal, and this signal we can applying on this oscillator tune circuit or the tank circuit. So particularly here you can observe that whenever we can transfer our original signal, this variable reactance device, this one is the variable reactance device. So it will be vary the signal properly, and this signal we can transfer to this oscillator tank circuit or the tune circuit. So the purpose of the tune circuit is that whatever the original signal that will be coming from our modulating unit, it will be tuned that signal. Okay, and when it will be tuned, so particularly it will be added the carrier signal, and this carrier signal will be properly maintain the frequency. So the tune circuit means the purpose of the tune circuit here is the tuning. Okay, so whenever we get or whenever we will perform the action of the tuning, we will added the carrier signal. Okay, so the modulating signal and the carrier signal both are generated, and both these signals are tuned by using this oscillator tank circuit. So particularly when this tank circuit will be tuned the signal, it will be generate that the frequency modulated wave across here. So at the output of the tune circuit, we can observe that is the frequency modulated signal. So this is very simple reactance modulator. It is called as that is the reactance modulator circuit. Okay. The next method that we can observe that is called as a varactor diode modulator. So here, just like as in the first method, we can use the reactance modulator circuit for generating the frequency or FM wave. The another method will be showing you that the diode that we can use here, and this is called as the varactor diode. So by using this varactor diode, how we can generate that the FM signal. So on your screen you can observe the circuit of the varactor diode modulator. So here you can observe. Okay, so this one is called as that is the varactor diode. The nature of this varactor diode is is vary, or the voltage across the varactor diode is vary in proportional with this negative signal that we can applying across this diode. So this negative DC bias signal, it means whenever we can provide this negative DC bias signal across this AF transformer, then this AF transformer will be generating the modulating signal. Just like as an here we can directly applying the modulating signal, but here you can observe that with respect to this negative DC bias voltage, we can applying the voltage across this transformer, and the transformer will be generating the original modulating signal. So whenever the modulating signal will be generating, or it will be vary, so with the proportional of this modulating signal, here you can observe the varactor diode, or the voltage across the varactor diode will be generated, or the voltage across the varactor diode will be increases. The first condition is that the nature of the varactor diode, whenever we can provide the voltage across this varactor diode, the nature of the varactor diode is in reverse bias. Means the action, whatever the action, or when the varactor diode will be generating the signal, it will in a reverse bias condition, or the position it is in a reverse bias. So whenever here we can provide the voltage across, which type of voltage we can provide? Negative bias voltage. So this negative DC bias voltage is comes across to this AF transformer. This one is, that is a audio frequency transformer. AF stands for audio frequency transformer. So the particularly here we can observe the modulating voltage that we can observe across this transformer, and whenever this modulating signal or the modulating voltage is vary, or it changes in proportional with this modulating voltage, the varactor diode will be generate the some voltage. Now here you can observe the oscillator tune circuit, just like as in the same circuit here we can use. Okay, LO means local oscillator circuit. This one is inductor, this one is capacitor. Again, the purpose of this circuit is for tuning purpose. Tuning means here whenever the varactor diode will be generating the signal, okay, this circuit will be tuned the proper signal that will be comes across to the varactor diode, okay, by using the some RFC coil and the coupling capacitor. CC stands for coupling capacitor. So with respect to these two, the voltage across the varactor diode is properly tuned by this tune circuit, and we can generate, that is the frequency modulated signal. Okay, so in this manner, by using this varactor diode, we can generate, that is the frequency modulated signal. So this is the two methods that we can observe, that is one reactance modulator, and the another is the varactor diode. Or all these two methods are belonging from, that is the direct method, or these are the two types of direct method. Now here we can observe the another types of, that is the method, and these types is called as, that is the Armstrong method. It is the type of indirect method. Indirect method चा एक टाइप आहे तो, ठीक है. So here you can observe that is the indirect method, or it is also called as the Armstrong method. Normally this method, Armstrong method, is very important, and most of the times if you can generate the frequency modulated wave, at that time we can use this indirect method, and it is also called as, that is the Armstrong method. This one is the only single method that we can use for to generating the good quality of the frequency modulated signal. The first important thing is that the big circuit that we can observe on your screen, the circuit is divided into the some part. Here you can observe the first, second, third, fourth, five, six, the six block circuit. Here the first three and the three, these are called as, that is the phase shifting network, or it will be also called as the phase modulation circuit. Okay, there is another circuit here you can observe. So one by one we can observe how we can generate, that is the frequency modulated signal. And here you can observe the T8, that means transmitting antenna. So at the output of class C amplifier you can observe the frequency modulated signal, and then this frequency modulated signal we can transfer by using transmitting antenna. So here one by one we can observe the function of the circuit. So first that we can observe the crystal oscillator. So the purpose of the crystal oscillator circuit is to generate the carrier signal. Okay, okay. Carrier signal means, here I will draw you the carrier signal. The nature of the carrier signal is, that is the constant. yes, this one is called as the carrier signal. You can observe that, and here you can observe the modulating signal. So the this one is our original signal. This is our original signal. So here you can observe the nature of that is the, yes, sine signal. This is called as the original signal, this is called as the carrier signal. So the combination of these two, carrier signal and the original signals, are generated, and then the frequency modulated signal will be get at across the class C amplifier. So first block, the purpose of the first block is to generate that is the crystal oscillator circuit. So the crystal oscillator circuit will be generate the carrier signal, and this carrier signal will be transferred for buffering purpose. So here we can observe the some buffer circuits, and they will be properly buffer that carrier signal. They will be avoid the some error in that signal and generate the good quality of the signal. These buffer signal we can properly transfer to the combining network. Whatever the carrier signal that will be coming from the crystal oscillator, it will be buffered by using this circuit or by using this block, and then the signal will be transferred to the another block that we called as the combining network. In this combining network, we can observe that the one signal is coming, it is called as a carrier signal. The another signal, how the another signal is coming, the most important thing is that whenever the buffer signal will be transfer this signal to the combining network, some part of the carrier signal will be transferred to the 90-degree phase shifter. So the purpose of the 90-degree phase shifter, it means suppose the carrier signal is having this type of, then it will be change the shift like that, again change the shift like that. So only the shifter, the purpose of the 90-degree phase shifter means the reverse actions, that we can observe by using the 90-degree phase shifter. Phase shifter means suppose here the first phase is complete, suppose is phase complete, the second phase will be started from the another. So the phase shifter block is very important. Then this 90-degree phase shifter is provided to the balance modulator also. Okay, आता balance modulator चा purpose काय आहे ते पण तुम्हाला सांगतो. The modulating signal here we can observe, it will be generated by using the some audio equalizer circuit, and this modulating signal then combined to the balance modulator. So in balance modulator we can observe the original signal phase shift and the carrier signal phase shifted sidebands. So the balance modulator will be exactly generates only sidebands. It will not carry the carrier signal. Okay, sideband means here I will showing you. Suppose here, yes, you can observe. Suppose this is the first sideband, or it is called as LSB, lower sideband, and here USB, upper sideband, and here FC. FC means carrier frequency. So the carrier signal is coming from this side, and the original signal is coming from this side. So both, that means original signal and the carrier signals are consist the some different types of the sideband as well as the carrier, means original signal plus carrier signal. So the balance modulator circuit will be performing the action, and the action is that it would be only generate the sidebands here, and it will be remove this carrier signal. So only these two sideband LSB and the USB are combined here, and the another carrier signal. So with respect to these, the combining network will be generated here the PM signal, first upon phase modulation signal that we can observe, and then this phase modulation signal we can convert it into the frequency modulated wave. There is a simple circuit that we can observe, and this phase modulation circuit means at the output of combining network we can observe the phase modulated signal, but the requirement of the circuit is that we can have the frequency modulated signal. Then we can convert this PM signal into the FM signal. I will showing you the circuit also. Then by using this circuit, we can generate the PM signal into the FM signal, and then this frequency modulated signal we can transfer for the group of multiplier. So multiplier means, the purpose of the multiplier means number of multiplications will be taken and increases the strength of the signals. Then the signal will be combined to the mixer. So crystal oscillator is properly added, and some signals will be coming. So with respect to this, the mixer will be generating the proper value to transfer again to the group of multipliers. Lastly, The class C power amplifier we can use for to increase the strength of the signal, because now we can transfer this signal towards the transmitting antenna, and then from transmitting antenna we can directly transfer this signal into the free space. So you can observe that the class C power amplifier will be work for to increase the strength of that signal. Okay, so here I will show you, yes, this one is the circuit that will be used for to convert the, that is the PM signal into the FM. Okay, just explaining, I'm before here, yes, I'm here I will explaining you ki combining network will generate the PM signal. Then how we can generate the FM signal from the PM? The question is that how we can generate the FM signal from PM. So by using this simple circuit we can generate the FM signal from PM. PM stands for phase modulator, and so here you can observe the simple modulating circuit is coming, and here we can use, that is the RC low pass filter circuit. This RC low pass filter circuit will be generated, or it will be remove the some unfluctuated signal, and it will be provide this signal to the phase modulator. So the phase modulator means PM signal we can get here, and this PM signal, by using this carrier oscillator we can convert the phase modulated signal into the frequency modulated signal, means this like. Okay, so here we can observe the simple circuit, and this one is our total circuit of, that is the uh, Armstrong method. So these are the three methods particularly that we can use for to generate, that is the frequency modulated signal. First one is, that is reactance modulator, second one is, that is varactor diode modulator, and the last, that is Armstrong method. And this is very important method that we can use for to generating the frequency modulated signal. Are you getting this?